Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XII. Moving on to the next boss. And actually, this room that we fight this creature in is actually right upstairs or downstairs from the exit. This is where Vaughn actually fights those three rats originally. I suppose we should consider ourselves extremely lucky that Vaughn never actually runs into this thing before now. Alright, who is she currently? She's healing herself, so let's use a potion on Vaughn. Actually, if I've got an antidote, I should use that. Hey, antidote on them all yet? Nope, come back here. Make sure I'm way the fuck over here before he uses that. There we go. Another boss, down easy. Nothing too difficult yet in the game.
Stand where you are!
Now's not the time.
I hope they get what's coming. Whatever they get. Is that what the commotion last night was about?
They think me some common thief.
Better than a common assassin.
These people have done nothing. Release them.
What are you doing?
Don't interrupt me. I'm thinking. Wait!
Where do
He
you
didn't
think
know what he
you're
was
going?
doing. You have to let him go. You have to.
Penelo! Sorry. That dinner will have to wait.
I told you.
That's enough!
Ah!
Leave him
What the-
alone.
Hold on to this for me, would you? Just until I bring Vaughn back.
On your feet! You! Over here!
All right. Edgy, aren't we?
It's Balthier, my brother.
What does that philanderer think he's doing? I was to kill Balthier, not those addle-pated Imperials.
And so off to jail we go. Goody. Ooh, time to check in on Rex.
I brought you some of those flowers you like. Galbana lilies. Remember? You always said how they smelled nice and how pretty they were. Remember? The king. Did you? Were you really a part of it? Even if you were, Captain Bosch must have tricked you into it.
You're awake.
Where are we?
Prison, where else? Or a dungeon, but it's really all the same. Relax, it's just a corpse. Jump at every little thing down here and you'll wear yourself out. It's not even a proper dungeon. They just sealed off the bottom level of the fortress. Take a look around. We're not the first they've thrown down here.
Where's Fran?
She's off trying to find us a way out.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Remember what curiosity killed? Just a friendly word of advice. This is all the water we've got. I'd save your strength if I were you.
Admit it, both here, Vaughn reminds you of you. Or a younger you at the very least, before you became suave. Now then, there are some very important things we need to be collecting here. Welcome to the famed Albina Dungeons, boy. We're all equals here, stripped of everything by our friend the Empire. All we've got is our bones, and those will be there soon enough. Fair enough. We need these. Knots of rust, as we currently have no weapons. Room back there is the corpse pile. That's where they'll throw me when I pass on. You too. Fantastic. Somebody better throw him in as well. My friend and me were going to the cathedral to pray for Lady Ash and Lord Rassler when some Imperials arrested us. Said we were part of some sort of royalist movement. Can you believe it? They had no proof at all. And my friend... More reason to hate the Imperials, it would seem. Now, I'm not going to talk to everybody down here, as most of them just whine about their own. Of course, I still have hope. And can't live without hope. Here's another bit of hope. The Empire's fated to fall, you know. Not too long from now. Should be any day. Yes, well. The problem with places like these is that even if the people who've imprisoned you fall, if no one knows you guys are down here, you're not going to be found. Did I only have one knot of rust? Maybe they changed it. Maybe you can't use them like you did before. Well, damn. That's going to cause this to be a bit more of an issue. Alright, there's 2. That's slightly more helpful. Damn. This is gonna be a problem. Still says I won't be able to leave this area easily, but I think that might just be a warning because of the prison. I'm not sure if that's necessarily a warning of you're not a high enough level or not.
Zane, you are... It's funny.
No, don't! He was defenseless.
You disappointed.
Something stinks in here, all right? I've changed my mind. This is no dungeon, it's a sty. I said you're the one that stinks, Hamshanks. Hear me now? You all right, Vaughn?
Bring it on, you bastards. And as we have no weapons, these here knots of rust are my current weapons. Thankfully, they actually do a nice bit of damage, and luckily with that leveling up we did before fighting the fire horse, these guys aren't too much of a threat to us right now, as you can see. God, I remember the first time I played this game, I got my ass handed to me by those guys. Your torturers have been defeated, sirs.
That's a face one that.
Not faces I'd seen before.
Ready?
Great. They just don't give up, do they? Now is looking like a good time for us to leave.
Through the oubliette, there's a way out. Only...
Only you sense the mist. Then we'll need weapons.
What did you call me? Say that again.
What? You couldn't hear? I merely said that a lot of you are incompetent fools. If you've the Sky Pirate in your hands, where is he?
You'd have done better, Bagamnon. By your own words, it was the Imperial Army who caught this Sky Pirate of yours. We've done your job for you. We don't require the assistance of filthy headhunters. The Empire will restore order here.
Eh? What's that you say now? Maybe I'll wet my blade on you before I kill Balthier.
That's enough, Bagamnon.
A judge.
Judge?
The self-proclaimed guardians of law and order in Arcadia. They're the elite guard of House Solidor, which effectively makes them the commanders of the Imperial Army. If you ask me, they're more executioners than judges. Not a friendly lot, at any rate. What are they doing here?
The Emperor is willing to overlook race for his more talented servants. However, those that do not show respect will receive none in kind.
Your Honor.
You travel freely through our lands because the Emperor wills it. Am I correct? Where is the captain?
We have him in solitary, Your Honor. We're ready to begin our interrogation.
This does not concern you, bounty hunter.
He's in here somewhere. Find him.
Wedgie, that way.
It's going this way.
What's that?
Time for the hare to follow the fox.
Huh?
The magics binding the door to the oubliette are quite strong. Too strong even for my tenants.
That's why we'll get them to open it for us.
How is going deeper into this
What's
place?
wrong? You don't trust her? Fiera's noses are sharp. If she says there's a way out, there's a way out.
Balthier gets a little picky when you insult his woman. Understandably.
Look.
Ah, the prison repository of wrested relics and raiments.
So, our things are in here?
That's what I said.
Sweet. Suppose there's no harm in helping us to ourselves to a little bit of some things there. Just making sure. Be having to watch our step here. Or just completely annihilate everyone. Either way works. Bit close there, Vaughn.
There are more turnkeys than cut purses down here. I've had my fill of chains. Let's tread lightly, shall we?
Nah. We're gonna kick everybody's ass both here. Don't worry about it. Well, there, your thing went a little slow there, I feel. Lovely. heal myself up here. Ooh, that didn't do as much as I was hoping, actually. Might be better to be more careful about this after all. I'm at a high enough level to get myself over to our next companion anyways. So I'm not too worried about sticking around here. Excellent. Let's go, shall we? Oh, now don't you look familiar.
You have grown very thin, Bosch. Less than a shadow, less than a man. Sentenced to death, and yet you live? Why?
To silence Hondor. How many times must I say it?
Is that all?
Why not ask Vane himself? Is he not one of your masters?
We've caught a leader of the insurgents. She's being brought from Rabanasta, the woman Amalia. Who could that be? Such a faithful hound to cling so to a falling kingdom.
Better than throwing it away.
Throwing it away, as you threw away our homeland?
Who's there?
This the place?
The mist is flowing through this room. It must be going somewhere.
You're no Imperials. Please, you must get me out.
It's against my policy to speak with the dead, especially when they happen to be Kingslayers.
I did not kill him.
Is that so? Huh. Glad to hear it.
Please, get me out. For the sake of Dalmasca.
Dalmasca? What do you care about Dalmasca? Everything that's happened is because of you! Everyone that's died, every single one. Even my brother. You killed my brother!
Quiet! The guards will hear.
I'm dropping it.
Pirates without a sky.
Fairly good escape route there, friend. Kill him!
Spare us your quiddities.
Yeah, but he's
a traitor, I know. Stay here and fight if you want. If you can walk, let's go.
You're taking him with us?
We could use another sword arm.
And you have it.
Suck it up, Vaughn. Tis the way it has to be for now. Not working. The fuse is blown. That would explain why there's no power reaching the switch. If the wiring is any indication, I'd say this is a central power relay of some sort. As it stands, I doubt we'll be able to find much still running down here. I'm at the bottom of the prison, most likely. Good day, sir. Don't get many visitors down here. You come scavenging for odds and ends, have you? Oh, the way out? It's just back up those stairs. To Smithereens, you say? And there's nothing left but to find some other way out through these tunnels. You'll need to get the power working again before that gate will budge, though. The fuse in that contraption up the stairs is blown, but this ought to fix it up. Made that tube fuse from parts I found down here in these very tunnels as good as any you'll find. Better than most, mark my words. Thank you, sir. Best go prepared. It may be I have something you'd want to purchase. It may be. Ooh, they would go up if I... Only I had more for them. Let's see what we can get in the means of upgrading our weapons here. A silver bow would take her up by 4. So we'll get her a silver bow. A mage masher would up his by 11. Rods and the likes do nothing for us. And he would do better with a sword. I, for some reason, did not equip those two for some reason. I'm not sure why. So these now do me no good. Oh, I should give that to him as well then. Let's see here. Oh, because that wouldn't go into the, no, it doesn't go into the optimized thing. Fantastic. And let's see here. Save those for now. We'll keep that for now. I'll keep that for now. Can I not just sell all? I suppose not. We need the teleport stones. I'll do all this later. I'll do it off screen at some point. So now only one of us is a long-range fighter. But with some thoughts to the fact that both here can do some combo attacks later on using a specific item that we can get, it was better to put both here down a more hand-to-hand combat kind of route. And then we'll double back with his second job and get him some other things that'll go well with it to make more combo attacks. You'll see when we get there. It's hard to explain right now. So you got the gate open. Ought to be able to look for all manner of ways out now. While the lights are on, the passage ain't so bad, but let the charge drop and some fierce beasts start coming out in the dark. Opening this gate probably took the charge down some. That gauge ought to show you how much charge is left. About 30% to operate something the size of these gates, I'd say. Who knows how many more of these gates they got down here. If you look for these switchboards, you ought to be able to make your way. Fair enough. And then we have these beasties.
Hey, who turned out the lights? One of those?
I've heard of these. Mimics. They disguise themselves as all manner of things, then strike when you're least wary. Some of them have a fondness for energy, I'm told. They gorge themselves on the stuff till there's naught left.
So, what happens then?
Lights out, and it's worse in the dark. Much worse. So, let them get too close to one of those conduits, and they'll suck it dry. But don't worry, it'll give the energy back if you ask nicely. Sticking it with a sword helps too. Clocks...
Mist seethes.
It reeks. Something's close. Nice moves there, Captain.
You mean traitor?
So they say. But I didn't see him kill anyone.
My brother did.
Rex. He said he had a brother 2 years younger. I see. He meant you. Your brother. What became of...
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
It was you who killed him.
I give you my word. That was not the way of it.
Rex, sir. My name's Rex. All I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later.
We found them!
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Sir, we have little time. You must go to
As I
King.
feared. They're slowing us down.
Captain Ozilis and for my parents. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
His Majesty was a traitor.
A twin brother. Fancy that. But still, the pieces fit, I'll give you that much. And he did look like you.
I don't believe you.
Of course not. It was my fault that Rex was there. I am sorry.
My brother, he trusted you. He trusted you and he lost everything. How can I believe you?
Not me, then. Believe in your brother. He was a fine soldier. He fought to the last to protect his homeland. Now, surely he fought to protect his brother.
You don't know anything!
Believe what you want to. Whatever it takes to make you happy. What's done is done.
Unfortunately, in this case, Balthier is right. Whether you believe the man or not, arguing about it isn't going to make it any better for you. Now then, let's continue our way through the mines. I've worked a little bit of a way through it, done a little bit of grinding, not too much, as I wanted to get Balthier, or Bosk his actual weapon again, instead of fighting with his fists, as that was doing us no good whatsoever. Anything stronger than a mimic was taking 0 damage from him. Much better. And aside from which, opening this all the way to the other side is going to allow me to do a much longer run when it comes to grinding anyways. Where'd that other mimic go? There's one. Then there's a larger one behind me, I think. Bosch, unfortunately, unlike the rest of us, or unlike Ash, cannot cure us, which is a tad bit unfortunate. Sometimes they're very useful and sometimes there's not. But Bosch will eventually become a permanent ally of ours as well. Instead of simply being a guest that we cannot have any control over. Another frog. How do I get to you, sir? Lovely. Cherry staff. I don't have anybody who uses staffs yet. I will probably have Ash be a staff user. Ash and Pinello will be our main mages anyways. No matter which way it went. Bosch will be more of a Bushido kind of warrior. because he's another one of those combo type of attackers. I don't know what I'm going to do with Vaughn yet other than making him a warrior, as he's more of an all-around kind of guy. But Fran definitely has to stay as a long-range fighter. She is, while Vaughn may be a jack of all trades, she's a master of none. I could give this boss fight a quick try. I'm not sure if I'm strong enough for it. But if I am, that means I'll be able to just move straight on into the next area instead of having to worry about grinding up my way through this little passage here. So we'll give it a quick shot. And if it doesn't work out, I'll simply go do a little bit of grinding and then come back. I wonder if this is where my fear of spiders began. Because that is terrifying. Perhaps I simply was strong enough for it. Dear me. Ooh, that's a big attack, guy. Oh, that hurt us a bit, but we should be able to still finish it off. There we are. And we've made it back to the sands.
To think Dalmascan air could taste so sweet.
Where are we? The Estes Sand, by the look of it. Let's back to Rabanasta before we shrivel up. By your leave, Captain.
Yes, the hour of my return is already over late. The people may hate me, but that does not free me of my charge.
Fair enough, Captain. Let's use this save point real quick. I was gonna say, I don't believe I can return into there from this end. Ah, no longer a warning about not being able to leave easily. Righto. Off we go then. I would say nothing out here should really pose any threat to us right now. Actually missed something down here. There we go. No, these are only giving me like 2 experience points each. Absolutely not a threat. Nice little city here that we can just speed through. There's no real point to taking a look at it right now. We kill these, but we're gonna have to hit the retreat button here because it'll cause us to automatically lock onto that Saurian, and we do not want that. No fighting the giant dinosaur today. We need to be closer to level 30s, I think, before we can fight that thing.
I thank you.
I'd avoid crowds if I were you. In this town, you're still a traitor, you know.
The Resistance will surely find me soon. Fate's will, we meet again. I would pay my respects to your brother.
You're a fugitive now, too. Stay low for a while.
What about the stone?
Do as you like. That stone's ill-favored.
We feel regret. We sought that stone and found ourselves only worry.
You offering it?
It's mine.
Then why'd you ask? Our regards to your girl.
We stay in Rabanastre a while.
What do you
And
think?
so...
Can I trust Bosch?
Yes, as a matter of fact. And so we find ourselves alone yet again with no other party.
But maybe I should show it to Penelo first, so she knows I got something. She'd be at Miguel's place this time of day.
Over to Miguel as we go then. Meow. The fact that it speeds everybody up, I love their walk cycles now. They are truly beautiful.
Vaughn, is it really you? I heard you got took off to Nalbina.
The Imperials will need more than a dungeon to stop me.
You broke out of a dungeon? Whoa!
Hey, try and keep it down, would ya? Penelo isn't around, is she? Out on a delivery, maybe?
Nope, haven't seen her all day. Not like her to up and skip out on work like that. Miguelo's not here either. He went running off somewhere a little while ago.
So much for my big welcome. I guess everybody's busy.
I got my hands full watching the shop, and old Dallin had something for me to do, but I can't get away.
Old Dallin, huh? Tell you what, I'll go see him for you.
Really?
Well, nothing better to do.
Fair enough. Back down into the sewers we go. Well, not the sewers. Low Town. Let's see here. This way, this way, this way. I believe both here and Fran are in the sandbar right now, actually. Slow us down for a moment while we go this way. There we go. Nope. No. This way. And then this way, yes. Fantastic.
Well, well, look who we have here. Heard you were sent off to Nalbina.
And I got out of there as fast as I could. But it was all worth it, Dallin. Here, look at this.
My. Quite a treasure you've got there.
Well, you know, I couldn't have done it without your help.
So, there is more to this gutter churl than first meets the eye. Vaughn, I've an errand, a simple favor to beg of you. I was going to ask that Kites to go, but I should think that you ought to do. No, I think you're just the one. There's a fellow by the name of Azalas, and I need you to bring this sword to him.
That's a sword of the old order.
Speak my name when you arrive. That should be enough to get you in to see him. I've made a note on your map showing you where he can be found. Mind you, you are to deliver the sword to him personally.
I will. Hey, Dallin, do you think I could get you to do something for me? I need you to find out where Penelo is. I wanted to show her what I got from the palace, but I haven't been able to find her anywhere. Can you let me know if you hear anything?
You can just leave that to me.
Thanks, Dallin.
Thank you, Dallin.
And so it is done. But will it be enough to remind him of what the Order once meant?
And so with that, I shall head over to the Order's hiding point and meet up with you guys there. See you then.